The automotive retail sector is undergoing a structural realignment. Owners are stepping away from the showroom floor, transitioning from operators into remote portfolio investors. Historically, dealership management relied on the owner's physical presence. Being in the building acted as an organic deterrent to internal theft, operational decay, and human error. When that supervision is removed, an information gap opens up. Localized management teams instantly gain control of the operational narrative, filtering exactly what the remote owner sees. End-of-month financial statements offer no protection here. These are lagging indicators, easily manipulated by local staff to hide capital bleed until the money is already gone. This dynamic creates an information asymmetry. The absentee owner is forced to react to filtered stories rather than ground floor reality. Dealership operations are currently buried under a fragmented technology stack. Most stores routinely employ upward of 20 disjointed software platforms across sales, service, and accounting. This lack of integration hides capital inefficiencies behind a wall of operational noise and redundant data entry. Beyond inefficiency, the legacy technology stack is fragile. Centralized dealer management systems are single points of failure, making them susceptible to multi-week ransomware attacks. When a monolithic DMS fails, total operational paralysis sets in. Staff are forced into manual paper redundancies that destroy accounting accuracy and financial reporting. Under federal law, automotive dealerships are classified as financial institutions. This image shows the Federal Trade Commission building, the agency enforcing the FTC safeguards rule. This classification places the legal burden of data breaches entirely on the dealership entity, not the software vendor. With breach costs averaging $35,000 per compromised record, an incident involving just 300 customers can exhaust a standard $10 million liability policy. The financial exposure is severe. Surviving as a remote owner requires abandoning the fragile legacy monolith in favor of a unified, highly resilient cybernetic governance architecture. The sovereign control plane bypasses reporting to connect owners directly to data. By isolating the CRM, DMS, and point of sale into distinct pillars, a single failure won't cause enterprise paralysis. Layer 1, the atomic event substrate, ingests only raw, immutable facts directly from the source. Capturing data at this level eliminates the possibility of retroactive data scrubbing or vendor-specific field manipulation by local managers. Rebuilding operational reality strictly from immutable events replaces human narratives with mathematical physics. Moving up the stack, Layer 3 is the intent compiler. This is where an absentee owner defines their specific operational posture. The owner dictates the business's posture. Sliding from capital protection to growth instantly generates new target numerical bands across every department. These inputs automatically propagate, snapping thresholds for capital velocity, per-deal loss caps, and inventory aging into place. The system no longer judges operations against industry averages. It judges them exclusively against the owner's explicitly declared business model. Layer 4 is the binding engine, the mechanism that maps live atomic events against the owner's intent envelope. It specifically monitors internal vulnerabilities. In the finance and insurance department, staff operating without oversight frequently manipulate credit data or pack monthly payments with unauthorized warranty costs. The software automatically audits every finalized deal jacket, cross-referencing bank-approved credit tiers with contracted rates to flag unauthorized markups. In fixed operations, the software utilizes automated three-way matching and RFID scanning to block vendor kickbacks and phantom parts ordering. When any threshold is breached, the system instantly halts the workflow at a stopgate and demands owner acknowledgement. The owner is forced to categorize the breach as either approved or unauthorized, instantly logging the human consequence. This forced acknowledgement strips power from the localized manager, replacing silent cultural erosion with immediate authority binding. The architecture integrates external data hooks to address the threats introduced by digital retailing and remote transactions. Dealerships are targets for synthetic identity fraud, where criminals fabricate composite credit profiles to steal high-value dealership assets. To secure remote deal flow, integrated AI performs real-time behavioral analytics and identity validation without slowing down legitimate transactions. On the lot, predictive modeling dictates the exact optimal wholesale and retail pricing based on hyperlocal macro trends. Predictive pricing is critical for the electric vehicle transition. The exposed internal components show the technical complexity required to appraise used assets amidst volume surges. Legacy systems cannot appraise used EVs. This requires deeply integrated battery health scoring algorithms to calculate true remaining range and value. Mastering these critical data hooks allows an owner to preempt market volatility and secure capital before it is exposed. The system also deploys AI as an active workforce component, addressing the lead defection caused by inconsistent human sales personnel. Autonomous AI business development representatives manage complex 24/7 inquiries, providing pricing and financing options without human intervention. Beyond sales, empathic AI is deployed in high-stress environments like the service drive. This technology monitors human emotional states during live interactions, intervening instantly to de-escalate irate customers or assist fatigued staff. This creates a dynamic of scaled presence, eliminating human bandwidth limitations and standardizing the brand experience. The pinnacle of the architecture is the AI Chief of Staff, known as Keystone. Keystone bridges the data silos of the lower layers, synthesizing anomalies and drift into a concise morning briefing called the Presidential Summary. To track organizational health, the system executes continuous pulse surveys and sentiment analysis, providing a real-time dashboard of workforce morale. Every decision culminates in Layer 7, institutional memory. As the blocks lock together on this timeline, every directive, breached policy, and owner override is permanently sealed in an unalterable ledger. This memory eradicates leadership amnesia, ensuring that localized narratives can never override historical facts. Remote owners are increasingly modeling their operations on the compliance protocols of the financial services sector. This image of the FINRA headquarters represents the high regulatory standards dealerships are adopting to ensure strict communication oversight and auditing. An immutable history of policy continuity, controlled override ratios, and strict liquidity discipline directly increases the portfolio's exit valuation. The future of automotive retail ownership belongs to those who abandon physical micromanagement for a cybernetic governance architecture. By abstracting operations into an algorithmic dealership, the owner achieves absolute sovereignty over their capital, driving compounding profitability from anywhere in the world.